Coach, you went from a blowout last night to a really tight game tonight, and your team performed again. How happy are you?
Yeah, extremely happy. Obviously, they're elite at getting into their set breakout, so there's a lot of trapping going on. They're a little short-staffed as well, but they had a lot of their top-end guys still there, so we wanted to make sure that we, if they were going to beat us, they had to go through all five of us, and I thought we did a real good job. I thought their goalie was outstanding, and Joey, it's tough games, right, for goalies when they're not getting a ton of shots, but I thought Joey was real good there for us as well, and our best players were our best players.
That makes life easier as a coach, right? When your best players are your best players. But I thought your forecheck was outstanding. It led to 2 goals, including the game winner. Like, was that a focus of the game today?
Yeah, just making sure that we're being aggressive, and F1 dictates everything. When F1 had a good hunt, then we wanted everyone kind of going. And like I said, they're pretty good at reversing the flow and getting into their trap. But we did pressure their D a few times there and ended up with 2 goals, and really happy with them.
You didn't have Mathurin tonight. I thought Cristoforo was excellent tonight. But overall, your defense, what would you say about them with a man down?
Yeah, I thought they were outstanding. Like you said, they have 2 elite lines. Obviously with Thomas and Lardis, and then O'Brien and Van Acker, right? So real good players there. I thought our D did a real good job with that. We had the righty Cristoforo and Kennedy together, and Walton. And what all they did a great job, and Hixie and Pep played really well for us.
I mean, you kind of were, I think we're 5-5 before that Sarnia game last night, and just sort of, do you feel like you kind of caught a little traction these last 2 games?
Yeah, I think so. Our penalty kill is an issue. Like it looks so good at times, and then we kind of make one mistake. Even when they tied the game up there, obviously they made an elite play. Our sticks were in good positions, our bodies were in good positions, and the guy has 52 goals for a reason, and was able to score a beautiful goal. But I really like the way that we're playing. We're generating a lot of shots right now, and keeping the other team to very minimum to keep teams in the last 3 games, I think, under 20, right? So real happy.
Any particular reason why they're so locked in these last 2?
Just going over and getting better, and obviously getting healthy. It's still, there's a few guys here that are still haven't got through it totally with their energy levels, but getting Cole Davis back is huge, and Kennedy coming in has been a huge factor for us. He's so physical, and his puck touches are so good, but just more managing the puck and not cheating the game.
Coach, I got to ask you about Feed the Chicken.
Everyone, Cristoforo. I don't know why I did this the first time this year, and I like, Cristo, great goal, feed the chicken. He's like, I don't know what that means. Oh, the whole staff and Eichler was looking like, I don't understand. Yeah, so we had a good laugh after.
What's the meaning behind that?
I don't know. Just feed the chicken. Something more than a high five, I guess.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks for having me.
Hi, I'm Dan Gemus, CEO of the Dan Gemus Real Estate Team. When you think real estate in Windsor and Essex County, think of the Dan Gemus Team. We're here to help every step of the way. Learn more at dangemus.com.
Anthony, congrats on the win tonight. That's a big win for you guys, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I think we know they got some pretty elite players, so that was kind of our focus. And obviously, I was pretty proud of the back end tonight without Mathurin. You know, he's a big part of our back end, so I think everyone's just stepping up a little bit, and I was happy with our effort.
How did that happen? It seemed like not only did everybody step in from a defensive point of view, but overall the team played pretty good defense, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I think it's kind of who we are as a team. You know, Wally, we've kind of been focusing on that since day one at camp. Kind of like defense is gonna be the like our identity. And I think tonight was a pure example of that. I think we held them to under 20 shots, if I'm not mistaken. So against a team like that, you're pretty happy about that.
Yeah, that's a pretty good hockey team, a good test for you guys, wasn't it?
Yeah. like I said, we were pretty prepared going in. We know, again, they're elite players, so doing our best to try to limit them. And I mean 2 power play goals, but 5-on-5 we were almost perfect.
You scored. Talk about your goal as you went from the right point down low to the left side.
Yeah, I think actually right before that, the face-off, they called me over to the bench and they kind of told me, if you see that sneak in that side, there's no one really there. And I think just taking the advice from the bench, and then luckily the puck popped out and I just put it in the net.
I mean, with Mathurno, you've got 2 righties, 2 lefties, another 2 righties. Is that difficult? Because you're playing on that side, right? You're playing that left side. Is that a tough adjustment at all, or anything that you have to be aware of?
Yeah, I mean, I think maybe for, I was pretty proud of some of the guys who maybe haven't done it. But I guess lucky enough, in my first year, I played a lot on my left side. So when the coaches asked me if I'm good with it, I said, yeah, I'm pretty comfortable with it. So, and I mean, Kenny made it really easy. It's easy playing with him. So it was, I was pretty happy with everyone.
I mean, you've had that little stretch where you guys were 5-5, and I don't know if you were looking for traction, but I mean, you hold 2 teams in back-to-back nights under 20 shots. You dominate the shot clock, if not the scoreboard tonight. But I mean, do you feel like you got something out of these 2 games?
Yeah, I think for sure. I mean, the record was, like I said, 5-5, but I think for us it was kind of about understanding that we are one of the big dog teams, and we're a team that we're a force to be reckoned with. I feel like for us it was kind of understanding that and realizing that we are that team, and I think we have to go out and play with that swagger, kind of like that attitude every night. And I feel like the last 2 games we've shown it.
Any one thing said after the Saginaw game between that and the Sarnia game that sort of made you feel that way?
I don't know. I think we're, as a team, we're a very tight group. So I mean, even after the Saginaw game, no one was really held their head. We were all pretty fired up for the next 2 games, and like I said, just getting back to our identity. We had 2 good practices, and I think just get into it, we were pretty happy.
You guys get to have a little bit of fun. You got a skills competition coming up. How excited are you about that? What are you looking forward to?
Yeah, I mean, they're still keeping it a mystery for us to see who's doing what, so it'll be pretty exciting to see that when we walk in. But I don't know. Hopefully, just have some fun, have the fans there, and I don't know, maybe win.
Way to feed the chicken tonight. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi, I'm Dan Gemus, CEO of the Dan Gemus Real Estate Team. When you think real estate in Windsor and Essex County, think of the Dan Gemus Team. We're here to help every step of the way. Learn more at dangemus.com.
Congrats on the win tonight and the game-winning goal. First, let's talk about the win. How important was it for you guys to pull that out? Because you seem to have the game in control most of the night.
Yeah, it was big time for us because I think we played better and we deserved that win, and it was big for the team because it's if we want to take this first place and we going for that, and we got to win these hockey games.
Talk about the game-winning goal, how you saw it.
It was kind of from the forecheck, and defenseman lost control on the puck. Noah was great in the forecheck, and he got the breakaway, and I don't know, I decided to go there, and maybe it was rebound, and it did, and I just got lucky to score that.
How happy were you to get it after the unlucky high sticking penalty?
Yeah, it was pretty big time for me too, because and especially third period, 8 minutes left, I can't take a penalties like that, but it was just unfortunate, and it was great I scored that goal.
You've now won 2 games in a row for the first time in a couple of weeks. Do you feel like you guys have found your groove again?
Sorry?
Do you guys feel like you found your rhythm again? You've won two games in a row.
Oh yeah, it's kind of, we're back on the wave, and it's always great to play at home, it's always more fun, and you always want to win in home standings.
What's that like? I mean, when you take the 4 minutes there, you're in a 1-goal game. What's that like, having to sit in the box and sort of watch that?
I think I was praying for a bit there, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's always tough, especially when you want to win this game, and especially when you up only 1 goal and 4 minutes. It was tough. It was on me, but I just happy we won that game.
Yeah, I mean, you see them tie it up. I mean, does something go through your mind like, I got to pay these guys back somehow?
Yeah, of course, and when it's tie game, it's overtime, and the coach trusts you and put you there, and of course you want to win this game, and yeah, it was went through my mind. I have to score. Probably.
You've almost played a full season here in Windsor. How have you enjoyed your time in Windsor with the Spitfires?
Oh my God, it's great here. I'm so happy I joined the organization, and it's great combined, with managers, coaching staff, group of guys. It's awesome here, city, and it wasn't tough adapt here because it's unbelievable atmosphere here.
I think a lot of fans really happy that you're here too. Thanks.
Yep, thank you.